The difference lies in the way they walk, the way they speak, the way they think. And today, you'll learn how to carry yourself like a king, even if you have nothing right now. Machiavelli once said that power is not begged for, power is commanded. And only the person who has mastered himself has the right to command. Listen carefully. The outside world will respect you only when you learn to respect yourself. Today, I'm going to share with you the exact formula that kings, emperors, and powerful people use to elevate themselves. This script is not taken from a motivational speech. It comes from real strategy, from Machiavelli's The Prince, from Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, and from the actions of those who truly held power. Today, we're going to talk about 4 things: the mind, the mouth, the walk, the money. These are the 4 pillars of a king's personality. Master these 4, and the world will start looking at you differently. So let's begin with the first pillar. The first pillar, the mind your mind. Listen carefully. You can never become a king if your mind works like a slave's. A slave's mind reacts immediately. A king's mind responds. Understand the difference. Reacting means you're a puppet in the hands of your emotions. Someone insults you and you get angry. Someone ignores you and you become sad. Someone provokes you and you lose control. Responding means you think, understand, and then make a decision. A king always keeps his psychology under control. Machiavelli says, the first rule of power is emotional control. When a man's emotions shake, his throne shakes as well. Now the question is, how do you control your mind? First step, become an observer of your thoughts. When a negative thought appears, don't judge it, just watch it. Oh, anxiety is showing up. Oh, insecurity is rising. The moment you become the observer, the thought loses its power, because now you are not the thought, you are the one watching the thought. Second step, practice silence. A king speaks less and listens more. He pays more attention. The quieter you become, the more you'll hear your own true voice, and the better you'll become at reading other people. Third step, feed your mind like a king. What you consume mentally, emotionally, and visually becomes who you are. If you consume useless content every day, absorb negativity, and listen to gossip, your mind will become exactly like that. A king fills his mind with high-value content. Books, philosophy, strategy, knowledge. These things reshape your thinking. And when your mind reaches a king's level, your energy changes. People begin to notice you naturally. You develop an aura, and that aura is self-control. That was the first pillar. Now let's move to the second. The second pillar, the mouth. Your words. Machiavelli said, "A king's words are his weapons. Use them wisely, or they will destroy you." Look around. Most people talk a lot but say very little. They speak to hide their insecurities. They speak to gain approval. They speak to attract attention. But a king does not speak for validation. A king speaks for impact. First, speak less. Mean more. Don't react to everything. Don't jump into every argument. You don't need to share your opinion in every discussion. The less you speak, the more valuable your words become. People will take one sentence from you more seriously than someone else's entire paragraph. Second, don't explain yourself to everyone. A king doesn't justify his actions to everyone. You don't have to explain your decisions. Those who are meant to understand will understand. Don't waste your power trying to convince everyone else. Third, control your tongue when you're angry. Words spoken in anger never come back. They break relationships, destroy respect, and weaken your power. A king never speaks while being carried away by emotions. He pauses, he thinks, then he responds. Fourth, speak with conviction. When you speak, don't speak with doubt. Remove words like maybe, it could be, I think. A king speaks with authority, with confidence, with clarity, and people listen because there is power in his voice. No lies, no doubt, just pure intention and clarity. Remember, your tongue is both your greatest strength and your greatest weakness. Use it wisely. Now let's move to the third pillar. The third pillar, the walk your actions, your behavior, your body language. Listen, people will forget what you said, but they'll remember how you walked, how you sat, and how you reacted. A king calculates every move. First, walk with purpose. Your walk should show confidence. Keep your shoulders back, chest slightly out, eyes forward. Walk slowly. Walk with intention. Walk like you know exactly where you're going. People judge you just by your body language. If you walk with your head down or rush around nervously, they'll see you as weak. But if you're calm, steady, and intentional, people will naturally respect you. Second, maintain eye contact. A king never looks away. When you're talking to someone, look them in the eyes. Don't panic. Don't become restless. Stay calm and hold your gaze. This simple habit instantly makes you appear more powerful. Third, control your reactions. A king remains composed. Bad news doesn't make him panic. Insults don't make him react immediately. He observes. He understands. Then he acts accordingly. Fourth, dress like you respect yourself. You don't need expensive clothes, but you should be clean and well groomed. A king never ignores his appearance because he knows first impressions matter. Your appearance reflects your mindset. Fifth, move in silence. A king doesn't announce every plan. He doesn't post every goal on social media. He works quietly and lets the results speak for themselves. Make less noise, take more action. That's the third pillar. Now we come to the most important pillar, the fourth and final pillar. Money, your wealth, your resources. Listen, you don't have to be rich to become a king, but you must be financially wise. Machiavelli said, "Without resources, a king is merely a man wearing a crown." You need to understand that money is not just currency. Money is energy. Money is freedom. Money is choice. And a king always keeps control over his resources. First, never live beyond your means. A king doesn't spend money to impress others. Be royal with what you have. Don't be fake. Be real. If you earn 10,000, don't live a 15,000 lifestyle. That's slavery. A king is financially disciplined. Second, invest in yourself first. The greatest investment is you. Books, skills, health, knowledge. Put your money there first, because these things will help you earn more. A king increases his value, so the market rewards him more. Third, build multiple streams. A king never depends on a single source. Ask yourself what else you can do besides your main income. Side work, freelancing, investments, monetizing your skills. More options mean more freedom. Fourth, save and protect. A king is always prepared for emergencies. He has reserves. He has a backup. Save something every month, even if it's a small amount. Consistency matters. Financial security gives you peace of mind, and peace of mind helps you make better decisions. Fifth, never beg, never borrow unless it's absolutely necessary. A king does not sell his dignity for money. Yes, asking for help is acceptable, but begging and borrowing are different. Never compromise your self-respect for money, because once respect is lost, money cannot buy it back. Understand money, respect it, but never become its slave. A king uses money. Money never uses him. So, these were the four pillars: the mind, the mouth, the walk, the money. Now you might be wondering, how do I apply all of this?